Hey guys, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Sorry I look crazy. I don't feel well, but I'm gonna try to push through as much as I can, because I'm not feeling well. But please come on in, please hit that like button, share, subscribe if you haven't. Yeah. Oh, y'all. I really tried, not to speak on this, especially everybody's speaking on it. Everybody's been speaking on it for the last few days. Well, this just happened yesterday, but everything that's just been happening the last like week or so between these people. I tried not to speak on it, but it's hard not to, especially when you were watching for the last, 3 years or so, more than 3 years actually, but between them 3 years. Um, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And sometimes you just gotta speak about it, right? So yeah, that's why I'm here um to talk about it. Hey, Sassy. I don't look too pretty today. I'm not feeling well. But I'm pushing through just in case I'm down for the count this week because I'm not feeling well. But just in case I'm down for the count, I did a live earlier. I just did a video about what the soup that I made today. It was so good. If you guys like food content, learning a new recipe, go check out my video after this live because I made what we call sopa de jamón y salchichón. That's ham and sausage or salami soup, whichever one you want to call it. And it was so delicious. To my bowl, I actually added some jalapenos, trying to make it as spicy as possible to get rid of this cold that's trying to get me. I'm not letting it get me though. So, but it came out really good. It came out really good. Jackson ate it up. He loved it. Yes. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you. So yeah. So today I am talking about unfortunately a story that's been unraveling for the last 3 years. Recently, they just broke up, so it's getting all crazy. It's about Brianna Hampton. Well, not Brianna Hampton. Used to be Brianna Hampton. It's Brianna Battle now. So just being Brianna and her baby daddy, her twins' father, Janelle Young, um, an actor or upcoming actor, whatever you want to call him. But on this video he did yesterday, he definitely used his skills. If you know, you know. That's what I feel. And of course, I welcome anybody that thinks differently from me. You know, I am a channel that I welcome everybody and everybody's opinion, whether we agree to disagree, that is fine, as long as you keep it respectful. You could come on in, talk about it, say how you feel. I'm not going to take no offense because I don't know these people in real life. I just been watching their relationship and what they bring to the internet for the last 3 years, and yeah, so but watching somebody, try to rewrite a whole situation, like I do know that nobody's perfect. So Brianna definitely has not been perfect this whole relationship. And I know that. And I know sometimes when you're in a relationship, it's hard to keep your mouth shut. You're not always shut. And yes, sir, no, sir, I know sometimes we could get a little, we could wild out a little, right? We're not perfect. And I know sometimes it's hard to be just cool in a relationship, especially when somebody is not doing shit for you, you know, makes you basically take care of everything, although you choose to do that, you know. But being in a relationship with somebody that doesn't see eye to eye, that's not a family person like you, that doesn't you know bring what you bring to the relationship, I'm sure it could be hard. And especially when they have no respect for you, or they lost respect for you, or and your family, your children. It could be hard trying to maintain that relationship, right? Hey, beautiful queen, Gigi sis, how are you? Happy Sunday. She be super. Hey, sis. Hey, Richard. Yeah, I didn't do my hair. If you heard Richard, I'm sick. So sorry. You could keep scrolling though if you don't like it. But thank you for being here, if you don't mind. But yes, I am feeling sick, so excuse my appearance, which I said this before, but obviously Richard, you know what the Richard is being his nickname. You know what the nickname for Richard is? Yeah, he's being that right now. Thanks, Kobe. Thank you. Don't be a Richard. Thanks for not being a Richard. But anyway, so yeah, like he's trying to rewrite the history. Like people don't remember what happened, haven't been watching it, you know? Like, come on now. And like I said, I know nobody's perfect. So I know, Brianna has her own shit that she needs to get together. I've always said that, But if you've been watching closely for the last few years, you know and you see that none of them are perfect, you know? None of them. But what he is trying to do now is just crazy. And that's what I can't ignore. This man is out here playing victim while people have literally seen what he's done. They've heard what he's done. He everybody saw that skit with him when they first got together, putting her ex-husband's daughter in the camera, acting like, he was taking her to his dad and she was crying that she didn't want to see him. Everybody saw that, you know? So for him to try to act like he's taking accountability now and like he's all of a sudden a new person, please. And all these people that are falling for it is even more crazy. They had so much to say about him being an abuser and all this and that, but all of a sudden now, a lot of them are turning on his side, are trying to be on his side now, welcoming him to their side, acting like he didn't do nothing wrong all of a sudden. Come on now. If you're gonna hold Bree accountable for her shit, hold him accountable also. Don't act like everything he did is just wiped off the slate and Brianna is the only one bad in this situation. Like, come on now. We gotta do better than that. You want us, supporters of Bree to hold her accountable, but you have to keep holding him accountable too. He's not no damn angel. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Hey, Candice. Candice, that's my name too. You have my name. Thank you, should be super. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Yes, I love Jesus. Iris, I love Jesus. If that's what you're saying, I'm not sure. I just say see Jesus at the end. I don't know what you're saying, but if you're saying, do I love Jesus? Yes, I do. He lied throughout that entire video, lies about things where receipts have been provided already. He's disgusting. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Anything against Bree, they love it. I know, right? It's crazy. Like, come on now. If you're gonna hold one accountable, hold both of them accountable. Cause like I said, I know that she's not perfect too. I'm not one of those that see just roses and shit. Like her shit don't stink when I see her. I know that she's not perfect. Like I see her shit too, you know? And but I also know when you're in a relationship with people that have what we call narc tendencies, it's hard to keep quiet. And even though you may have led with your pocket in the beginning, to keep going through that month after month, year after year, eventually that takes a toll on you, and you get tired of being the breadwinner and the one that does everything for everybody. You do get tired of that, and I'm sure that you expect a man to man up and to do things differently, especially once he starts a family with you. And you knew, and he knew from the beginning that she had 4 children. She had 4 children. She was a single mother. So he knew what he was getting himself into, you know? So all of a sudden trying to act like she's the wrong one all that time, like, come on now. Stop it. Stop it. Yes, I see a dog ass man when I see one. Exactly. And the fact that some of these people are trying to, praise him all of a sudden is ridiculous. And we're definitely not going to be doing that tonight. You know, it's not all her damn fault. You know, it's not all her fault. You know, come on now. This man is out here playing victim. Victim. While people have literally seen everything. Come on. He's acting like nobody's seen anything. And the fact that we know, behind the scenes, that every time she didn't do what he wanted her to do, that he would threaten to come to the internet because he knows how many people do not like her. That tells you alone. How can you trust anything he says? It's obvious that most of what he said is just coming out, or he's just making up stories because he knows a lot of people do not like her. So of course he's going to bring it up because that's exactly what he wants. He's trying to hurt her. He wants to be the victim in this story. He's not going to let her be the victim. He's just one of those dudes that ain't shit, that he has always wanted to be the center of attention. And the whole 3 years, we can tell that. And people that want to say, "Oh, why do her supporters not hold her accountable?" is ridiculous, because many people have told her something ain't right about him, But at the same time, when you are somebody's friend, especially the people in her actual circle that know her, that met her, you know, it's easy to tell somebody, you don't like the person or they're not for you. But when you're a real friend, you're going to state how you feel, but you're also going to still be there for your friend, you know, because that's your friend. You're going to support her or him in anything just because you're their friend. Yes, like I said, you might tell them, please just watch your back. I already see this person is all about money, or, that person did this to your son. What the hell's your problem? But if that friend is going to keep being with the guy, what are you going to do? You can't force her. You can't force them to move on from that person. So what you can do as a friend is just keep being there for them, you know, for when they need you. Because at the end of the day, that person is an adult, and they're gonna do whatever they want to do regardless. And and some people, the more you tell them what they're doing wrong, then they turn on you, thinking that you're jealous or whatever. So might as well just state your opinion, tell them what you feel. Don't keep that to yourself. Be honest. Tell them what you think of that person. But once they continue to stay with that person, you can't keep repeating yourself and repeating yourself. They obviously know what kind of person they're with. Yeah, then who punched the wall, who hit the kids, who was on the grown fake yelling that he hit yeah, that he actually lied to the cops saying that was hit by a car and was made a fool by the cops and the videos that they recorded, that he was faking it, that he didn't even get hit by a car, and that was just a few months ago. So how can anybody believe what this dude's saying? Is ridiculous. And then if you just see, like, I'm gonna play a little bit of it, um, but just his face alone, like, he's such an actor. He really is an actor too. So it's like, how can you really believe what this dude is saying? Like, I just don't get it. But please guys hit that like button right now, because this is, you know, about to get real, and I need y'all in the chat with me. you know Drop some eyes or something if you've been following this, or drop or type new if this is the first time that you're hearing about it. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I welcome you to my channel. So now listen, I'm going to keep it real and fair, because this is my opinion based on what has been shown, what people have seen, what I have seen, and what's already out there. You know, but some things, let's keep it real and honest, some things are not alleged when there are receipts, and we've seen the receipts. Other people have seen the receipts, people close to her. So some of these things are not alleged. It's things that we know that have been going on for the last 3 years. And I feel like people are starting to forget just because they don't like her, or act like they didn't see what they saw just because they didn't like her. And that selective memory can be very dangerous, very freaking dangerous. You know? Do y'all think people ignore truth for who they like? Be honest. I definitely do. People definitely be, just because they don't like somebody, they'll go with the other person that is starting something with them or doesn't like them. And that's some fool shit. You were screaming, about abuse towards her son when it happened, but all of a sudden now you're not holding his ass accountable for what he did. All of a sudden it's like you wiping the slate clean from what he did just because it was the past. But what about a few months ago when he lied to the authorities about getting hit by a car, and you saw it on video? And I'm sure you saw it probably more than once, because it was just a fucking funny video. Let's keep it real. That video was funny as hell, because he made himself look like a fool, crying. Like, come on, dude. You know? So, hey, sis. It's all good. It's all good, sis. So, yeah. So, to believe him now is wild to me, you know? Like, these people hate her so much that they'll believe anything her exes are saying. And that's crazy to me, because hold both of their asses accountable. Hold all three of them, all four of them, whoever. Hold all of them accountable, not just the person you don't like. Like, be real. Like, I hold freaking Brie accountable for being stupid and wasting all that money on him. Like, I'm not with that. I don't agree with that. I don't freaking approve, support that, even though what I think doesn't matter. But I don't approve. I didn't support that, her wasting all that money on him, her leading with her damn pockets when you could tell he wasn't doing shit for her. All those vacation, she flew him out. Like, I don't approve of that. So yeah, I do hold her accountable for her bullshit as well, because I know she's not perfect. But she wanted love. She's looking for love, in all the wrong places, unfortunately, but you live and you learn, and I'm not going to say she's young because she's not young anymore. She's in her mid 30s. She's not young anymore, So I do hope that she grows up, and realizes that she needs to love herself before she loves any ninja, because especially the ninjas she chooses, they are not freaking worth it, you know? They are not worth it. So this guy, I'm not gonna bring it on the screen because I know he's probably the type that would try to strike somebody. So, but I do have it on my phone, and we can listen to his little sob story a little bit. But it's 2 hours long, so I should have just knew exactly the times, the important parts, but there was so much, he started from like the beginning of the relationship, saying that he saw her, that she did, that he did like he did like what he saw. Jackson, he did like what she saw, but that she made the first move, that she went up to him. Hold on a minute. This little boy comes over here all loud and like, oh boy. I find it crazy that some of these women believe that you can't keep dating the same guy. Exactly. Like, come on now. There are many guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick a little bit, so sorry if I wiping my nose. But yes, yeah, it happens. It does happen. You can't keep dating the same type of freaking man. Unfortunately, it happens. He even lied about how they met. I have actually heard him say something different. Yeah, all of a sudden she's the one that went up to him, like, come on now. Yeah, he comes in here like a train wreck. Yeah, I have to tell him I call him when I'm done because he'll take over everything. Hey JC, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's too heavy. I'm just talking about two basically social media influencers. One been out for a while. One he's actually an aspiring actor. He has been in multiple things, so he is out there, but he's still growing. He's not really well known, but he does have movies like on Apple TV, Prime Video, and I believe Tubi. So he has been in some movies. I haven't watched them, but he is trying to get somewhere. But unfortunately, that's what also messes up that relationship, because he's not where he wants to be. He takes that out on his relationship a lot. Like when he's in between gigs, he feels a certain way, you know, and he sees that she's able to just stay home and make money just for showing her family and showing herself, and being an influencer basically. So she's on TikTok, she's on Facebook, she's on YouTube, Instagram, and she could just sit home doing nothing and make thousands of dollars. So when he's between gigs, I guess he gets a little like jealous that she's able to just make money so easily while he's trying his hardest to become, a big actor, and it just hasn't happened for him yet. So that also puts a strain on the relationship from what I heard. Everything I say is based on my opinion for entertainment, educational, and is based on my research and what they bring out on social media themselves. You know, it sounds familiar. So yeah. So I've been following this story for a long ass time, and trust me, it did start getting a little draining, so I don't watch everything. So but then this came out and it's just like gotta talk about it. I didn't talk about it. I usually don't talk about them. I let everybody else do it. But I have a channel, so I'm like, why not? Let me just damn talk about it because people are crazy, you know? This dude is an actor that he's really trying to he's trying to play people. And that's why I said the Emmy award goes to, and I call him Jay Black because that's what he calls himself when he's under the influence of alcohol. He says he turns into a different person, and he calls his alter ego Jay Black. The one that blacks out, the one that acts up, the one that gets allegedly gets physical. He blames it all on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. That's him. He blames it on the alcohol, and he acts like It's all good that it's Jay Black that does all this. Yeah, it's Jay Black that does all this. But he's definitely trying to fool people, and it's just not working for the people that have been watching, that actually know what's been going on. And then the people that do support him right now, that they used to talk shit about everything he was doing, is just so crazy to me. um yeah, so I don't think it's cool for people to ignore people just because they don't like the female, just because they don't like Brie is not cool that they are now ignoring everything that he has done, especially that he even allegedly did something to her son, which is punch her son in the chest, a few years ago for wearing a pair of his sneakers to school. Yes. For wearing a pair of his sneakers to school, he punched this kid in the chest, allegedly. And I hold her accountable also for staying with him after that, because he's lucky to be alive, after he put hands on my child. And that's her fault for staying with him too. Because over sneakers? Come on now. Let the fucking kid live. After, a real man would have been like, you know what, just keep the damn sneakers. Next time, at least ask me if you could wear them. But you know what, keep the sneakers. Why would you hit a kid in the chest? Because God forbid, you don't know what could have happened for hitting that kid in the chest. Hey, Allison, what's going on? Hey, Shayla, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I mean, Saturday, I wish. Happy Sunday. I'm a little sick, so excuse me. Excuse me. I look a little crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, he slapped the other son. That's crazy. How crazy is that? He's done so much, and now all of a sudden people are acting like it's all her fault. It's all her fault. She keeps choosing this, she keeps choosing these men. It's all her fault. But what happened in the relationship that started all of this? You know, a kid wearing a pair of sneakers of yours isn't a reason to freaking punch him in the damn chest. Isn't a reason to slap another kid or freaking punch holes in walls. It's crazy. And I did show you guys before the video of him punching not the him punching the hole in the wall, but the hole he punched in the wall. This is the same people that I spoke about last time that he made the video, or he tried to say that she hit him with the car, and I showed you guys the video of him crying like she hit him, and then the cops, you know, seeing the video and how stupid he looked after that. This is the same couple, guys. So he just came out yesterday trying to act like it was all her. Trying to act like it was all her. So can you really believe him? After you already know that he's a liar. So are you really gonna believe his sob story that everything that happened in the relationship was her? Come on now. So he did do a live video yesterday. Um, I wanna just. It was so much. Let's start with some of this. 2:30. Try to be done by 3. But first I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for your continuous support, the words of encouragement. And unfortunately, I can't show it because, like I said, they have taught him how to strike people. In the beginning, this is about just releasing everything. And I know last 2-3 years I've been silent. I've been letting narratives. I've been letting lies, false allegations. I've been letting that just roll, and all of a sudden he's bringing this. You gotta stand for something before for anything, and that's where I'm at right now, because it's not about me anymore. I got 2 beautiful children that's gonna grow up in this world, and they're gonna see these things, and they're gonna see these things. They're gonna have a lot of questions. They're gonna be like, "What's going on? What is all this online about my dad? Dad, why you didn't fight back? Why you just let these people just run with these narratives?" And yes, I am a man of God, and in the last 2-3 years, I've been letting everything unfold as they do, as you guys have seen it, and you guys have. Oh, and those of you that don't know, like a week or so ago, I think it was like 2 weeks ago now, but he actually got her arrested like a week or two ago. And so now the judge is not told her like no contact order with her and him. So I don't think he's been able to see the kids. He has twins with her, a boy and a girl that are 1 year old. So he's basically coming out now because he basically got her locked up. What her close friend has been saying is that he's been calling her and calling her even after he got her locked up. He's been calling her, sending her flowers, trying to get her to talk to him. And then since he got her locked up, she's not picking up the phone. She's not answering his calls. She's not answering his texts. She's not risking getting locked up again for him. So now he's in his feelings. Now he's trying to make the, world or the World Wide Web think that she's holding his kids against him. So he's playing the victim. So now because she's not taking his calls, she's not responding, then he tries to come to hurt her even more by trying to speak up. And people are saying, "Oh, at least now he's speaking up after 3 years." But why is he speaking up now after 3 years? Why did it take 3 years to speak up? Why all of a sudden did he put out a public apology to her ex-husband for everything he did within these 3 years, that wasn't right as a man, as a father? Why now? Why after you get her locked up? Why after you lie on her, acting like you got hit by a car when you really didn't? And why should anybody believe this man now? Why? And those of you that know the story, you know, you have to know deep down that this is has an agenda. You have to know. Hey, elevator has guardrail. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Please hit that like button. If you haven't hit subscribe, please hit it and come on in. Yeah, so there's definitely an agenda for what he is doing. And he just wants to hurt her even more because, like any man that doesn't get what he wants to hurt the poor girl, you know? And I know what it is because I was with one just like this. Jackson's dad was just like this in front of everybody and anybody. You He tries to act like the perfect man, like the perfect partner, like the perfect dad, but then behind closed door, the total opposite. Or he, even if you have a conversation with him, you'll hear the things that he says about people, about the way he thinks, and you just know that he's not a good person. So trust and believe. You got to pay attention to those things. You have to pay attention to the red flags, and not just because you don't like somebody like Bree that now all of a sudden he is telling the truth. Are some of the things he's saying the truth? Probably. But is it's all the truth? Heck no. This guy is lying a lot.
Seen certain patterns, you guys have seen certain things that just don't seem all the way correct with the narratives and stuff, and I just continue to let God, okay, God, keep showing up.
Hey, free thinking.
Keep doing what you do. I'm going to stay out of it. But he also said, don't have fear. He's going to be with you everywhere. He's going to be with you everywhere. No need to fear. So first of all, I want to bring it.
Why people always bring Jesus or God into things when all of a sudden, when they're going through things or acting like they're going through things. All of a sudden, and all of a sudden now he's like talking quiet and not all loud and stuff like that, when you guys already have seen his character over the last few years. Is he ever quiet? Is he ever this quiet?
I want to take it all the way back. How I got in this situation. How I got in this. It starts with accountability. That's what it starts with. And I believe, I solely believe I got in this through, this is karmic debt. I'm paying my karmic debt because growing up, high school, college, even when I first got, I guess, on the entertainment, TV, film business, or whatever like that, I haven't always treated women how they need to be treated, or how God. It's not about your will. It's not about my will. It's about God. God's will, not how He wanted them to be treated. You know, I've always, I guess, this is the label to put on it. I've always been the type, the player type, to mess with a girl's heart, to play with her heart, and I had some very good women species, very good, very good, very peaceful,
woman species. What?
Very, very, very loving, very nurturing, and I took advantage of that for the reason of, I'm a star athlete, or I'm on TV, I'm this actor guy now, or I'm just this superstar athlete or whatever, and I took that and I ran with it, and I kind of like, it's like, all right, I'm gonna mess with this one, I'm gonna tell all y'all I love y'all and mess with y'all, and it became a pattern. And God was watching. Now in my mind, did I know that I was aware of what this might do in the car. I learned about karma early on in my life. I learned about yeah, I learned about karma early in my life. So once you know, you know. I learned how God wants the women to be treated early. Once you know, you can't go back and act like you don't know. So I learned about that early, and I still I still decided to live the life. Why? Because growing up, that was the initiation of being a man. That was part of the culture. Let's see. Like I said on what show was that? 107.5 with Reese Sweeney. That was like the culture. Oh yeah, let's see how many girls you can mess with. Let's see who get the most girls. Eighth grade, you just trying to get a girl. You just trying to get some. So you go back to schools, and then it builds like that. You don't have no OGs telling you like, yo, watch how you treat these women out here. Watch how you handle a girl. Watch how you handle a girl's heart. So, long story short, this is all about karmic debt, and I'm paying it, and I'm paying it, and I'm being conscious, and I have two beautiful children, one
Oh
daughter,
boy.
one son, and mm,
Oh my goodness. It's all about him, right? You could tell what kind of person he is just by what he's saying already. Like, come on now. I'm seeing really right now is a full blown poor me, a poor me tour, you know? And I'm sorry, I'm just not buying it.
I want them to do better. In order for them to do better, I have to take accountability, and I have to move this. I have to move it forward. I have to move it forward.
And then mind you, because he's somewhere else when he was doing this, so it looks like he's like on set or something. So I don't really feel like it was genuine. I just even why he chose to do that there and then like why. Like I'm gonna show you guys real quick. But look at look at the background. It's like a curtain up. It's like he's on a set. He feels like he's on a set. So he's acting. To me, he's acting still.
Now, going into this,
Exactly. Like it was rehearsed.
right before I got into this, I was in a, I was in a, I was in a ship. I was in a relationship. I was in a ship
He can't even say relationship.
with
He was
a
in a ship.
very, 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 very sweet, young, ambitious, intelligent, nurturing, caring, peaceful, very peaceful, supportive, just chef's kiss. Very sweet lady like that. And I was she was dope. She was dope. She was super dope. But for whatever reason, that's not what I wanted. It wasn't what I wanted. For whatever reason, it wasn't. It's what I needed. It's definitely what I needed. That's the type of love I needed. But it's not what I wanted for whatever reason. Immaturity or just
Some people are asking him
whatever.
in the comments,
So
is this
I was
practice for
speaking
a
to,
part?
and I'll never forget this. I will never forget this. I was speaking to my aunt, and I was telling her like, yeah, man. She knew I was in a relationship. I was like, yeah, auntie, I don't.
And mind you, his mom is a therapist. His mom is a therapist. That's wild.
I'm not really digging this girl, man. Ain't not really there. Ain't no spark there for me. It's not. ain't nothing really there. And I
Hey,
remember my aunt telling me,
honey.
okay,
Y'all
time
know
out.
who this is. Yeah,
You're saying
that's
this girl
him.
doesn't have
I have to talk about
A,
it
B,
too.
C,
I
D,
had to
E, F,
talk
G.
about it.
That you're the shallow things. The shallow things. These are very shallow things. I'm embarrassed to even mention. It's very shallow, especially when you're looking for a partner to build with, and all that. Everything is not always
I need more.
gold and the glitz and gold. Everything ain't always that when you're looking for a partner. It's more than that. It's way more than that. I was telling my aunt, I was like, yeah, she ain't got that. She ain't got that splat. She ain't got that splat that I want, that I envision for myself at this level in my life. And that splat was like, I guess you could
I'm gonna
describe it as the
forward it
glitz
a
and
little bit.
all these other great qualities, but she don't have this.
So the
This
girl that he was
particular
with before
few things that
Brianna,
you were saying right
he
now.
told his aunt that there
I'll
was
never forget
something
this. To
missing,
the hotel.
basically.
She
That there
said,
was
okay,
something missing.
granted, she don't have this. You leave and you find a woman that has all these things that you think you want. She has all these things that you think you want, but she don't have no soul. She don't have. She's damaged on the inside. She's. What else she says? She says a particular word. She don't have no soul. She's damaged on the inside. She's just no good. And you meet her and you fall in love with her.
Yeah, exactly.
And you
Throwing
get on that
shade
side
at
and you
her.
see the grass ain't greener. Then what you gonna do? I'll never forget that. I was on the phone for like an hour. I talked to her about this every week. I speak to her. And that just be playing in my mind. So, long story short.
Yeah, what about what's within you? What's wrong with you? What's within you?
I wound up making a decision.
Come on now.
And leaving the girl. Right? I wound up making a decision and leaving the girl. Go to LA.
Thanks, honey.
When I get to LA,
Love you too. I
Wu-Tang.
understand, but it's not. It's a new story.
Yeah, just doing press. Went to a movie premiere.
Unfortunately.
As I'm at the movie premiere, I'm working a room.
But I get it. I definitely get it.
Yeah, just a regular night. Just a regular night. Before the night ends.
Hey, sis.
No. As I'm there, that's rewind it. As I'm there, I see something. I'm like, oh, she's fire. Glitz and glam. Everything glitz and glam. Gold. Lit up spot. So I'm like, okay. Cool.
He thought she had money.
She's nice. And I'm on
He probably saw dollar signs.
I'm locked in.
Dollar signs.
I make a move, but I'm locked in. Okay, cool. I go to my seat. She's sitting behind me. Like, damn, I still ain't seen her. I leave early. Go to the after party. I'm at the after party with my team, working a room. She calls me over. Come here. Me.
She called him over.
Take a picture with me.
But we heard multiple times prior that
take a picture with
he
her.
went up to her.
Like, whoa, this girl, she got the glitz. She got the glitz, the glam. I think I'm in a safe zone. Like, yo, this is lit. Okay, cool. Exchange contact, exchange info. Next day, head to the airport. Get on the phone. Where you from? Well, I live in Georgia. Oh, snap, I'm at the airport. I'm actually headed to Georgia. It's crazy. Okay, cool. We get to Georgia. Meet up. Have dinner. Then I think, during that week, pull up to the crib,
he has that video at a wrong angle.
and this is where everything starts. Pull up to the crib,
We
and
don't want to look up his
he comes
nose.
outside. Kids, dad. My spirit just started feeling a little. I don't know. The spirit picked something up. I don't know what it picked up, but it picked something up. But
Yeah,
it wasn't as
right.
loud. It got louder and louder over time. Picked something up. I was like, at first, but I was like, okay. Oh, this is, wow, nice. I love kids. Absolutely love kids. Y'all know, if y'all do your background, you know, y'all do your research. Y'all see, I was a
Yeah,
teacher.
they had to throw
I'm
Jay
always
Black
doing
out of the
pop-ups at
Sixers game.
schools. I'm always, you know what I'm saying? Anything for the kids. Literally anything. I love kids, so not a problem. Meet the kids. Beautiful young kids. Wonderful. Meet the father. Cool. Now, after this all happens, within this same week or around the time, we meet and we get to know each other. We doing what we do. And I'm just like, I really rock with Shorty.
Hey,
I feel
Daisy,
I rock
how
with
are
her. I rock with
you?
her. Now this whole time, I ain't know about all the other stuff that was going on. I didn't do research.
Isn't this like the most like calm you have seen this dude? Like any video that he shows us or that we've seen him in, is he ever this calm? No. He's never this damn calm. Yeah, playing the damn victim. Yeah, I can't believe he's playing. Right? Of course, you guys here. New York, New York. Exactly. Playing the victim now. Is he ever this damn calm? He's trying to. Oh my God. He really playing a role right now.
I didn't do none of that. I just seen what I seen, and I'm like, oh, this is lit. Kids, okay. Doing this, we could build an empire. We could build an empire. This is dope. I don't care. I think I said this before in the beginning. I don't care about that stigma of how men feel when they see a woman with a lot of kids. I don't. If I love you, if I'm all in, if I rock with you, if I'm feeling you, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Yeah, because you
It's
wasn't
nothing.
gonna do anything for them
That doesn't mean
financially
nothing to me.
anyway.
That doesn't mean nothing to me. So as time goes on, we rocking, and
Exactly.
I start
Exactly.
seeing little things.
That's what I said. That's exactly what
Little
I
things
said.
online. I just start peeping stuff, and I'm like, "What is this?" And I'm bringing it up, and as I'm bringing it up, my phone is getting snatched out my hand, deleting, blocking, deleting, and I'm like, "What is this? What is going on? What is?" So I start doing a little research. Seen a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, this is what we
This
got going
dude.
on." Okay.
Y'all remember when he went into the room and snatched the phone from her? Y'all remember that? But she's trying to act like, oh, he really trying to play the victim. Like we didn't see everything, you know, that transpired the last few years. Like we remember him snatching the phone out her damn hand. Like, come on now. Yeah, it was definitely about hatred. Their hatred for Brie. Yep. I remember we saw it. He's trying to act like she's the violent one. Like, come on now. We seen it. We seen it with our own eyes. Everything he does, he just tries to hide, you know? And he does have something to lose if he wants continue having a career and make it big. So of course he's gonna act like he's the victim. Of course, his PR person probably told him to come out and do this. But those of us that know, look at this face. Look at this face. Yeah, believe that face. Oh man, the damn. All right, there we go. Look at his face. I don't know. I don't even see feeling in that face. They trying to look all please. He's probably thinking about when he's finished from there, what he's gonna do, what he's gonna eat, what he's gonna drink. Come on now. Yeah, no one's saying she's perfect. That's what I said. I said she's definitely not perfect. We seen her, and we know when you're in a toxic relationship, not only one person is toxic, you both start being toxic towards each other. Let's be honest, you know? So for him to act like it's all her now, that's what I find unbelievable. Like, come on.
So the little bit I did see, I spoke up on it. Obviously, I spoke up on it, and I was like, yeah, just basically just let me know what's going on. Like, let me know what's going on. Okay, cool. I'm going through a divorce. Separated, but going through a divorce. Like, separated, but going through a divorce.
Right.
Okay. Separated, but going through a divorce. Now my spirit is all the way. My spirit is all the way like, oh no, I don't think I should be doing this.
So why did you?
I don't think I should be doing this. But she's separated. But she's not divorced, y'all know. Yeah, but y'all know she's not separated. I mean, she's not divorced. Yeah, y'all know, but she's separated. They not together. I'm battling back and forth in my mind. Like, wow, God. Mind you, at this time, I'm digging her. I'm like, oh, I like her. This is tough. So, okay. As I'm battling back and forth, I'm like, all right, maybe this will all be over soon. Let's just continue and just keep going. Just maybe it'll be over soon. So, I'm still doing press at this time. We're back in Georgia, but I'm getting calls to go to like LA, New York, back and forth to New York. And as I'm getting these calls to go do that, I'm not an asshole. Like,
exactly, Daisy. Oh, yes, should be super. Exactly. It's because he's not getting what he wants now. So of course he's gonna try to paint her like she's the bad one. And not only her, but her family, her kids, everybody's just bad except him.
I gotta stay 100% on task and speak my truth. While I'm doing this.
Hey, Miss Dee Dee, sis, how are you?
She's always inviting herself, overly smothering to invite herself. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go to New York. Okay, I'm about to get my ticket. I'll meet you in New York. We staying. I gotta go here. Oh, okay, I'm about to get my ticket. I'm gonna meet you there. And I'm like, I don't want to tell her no, but I like her. I'm starting to like her. All right, just
this
just
dude, yo, this dude.
Just let it roll. So let it roll. I mean, we rocking out with me everywhere I go, everywhere. First time we went viral or like online, public online. It was crazy. It I thought it was all fun and stuff. I thought it was all fun and genuine. Okay, this is genuine. This feels good. This is genuine. Turns out it wasn't genuine. Some other ulterior motives. And when you guys seen it, that's when everything started coming even more.
Hey, Ryan.
Everything started just popping out even more. Popping out meaning my social media comments. Y'all warned me. Run,
Hey,
run, run,
Teresa.
run, run, run. My fans. This I wasn't on this platform. She brought me over to this platform. My fans on my platforms. They got a wind of it. Run, run, run. And I'm like, why are these people doing this?
I agree that he could he deserves to have his side, but the fact is that he's not fully telling the truth. Now, those of you that don't like Bree, of course you're gonna say, let him talk, let him tell his story, and blah blah blah. But do you forget that just a few months ago he lied about getting hit by a car? Now you guys forgetting that he disrespected her by spitting on her. He hit the child in the chest over wearing a pair of sneakers. Do you guys forget about that? And like I said, we could agree to disagree. Your opinions are welcome here, no love lost or anything like that. But we have to be real and hold them both accountable. Not only Bree, not only Bree is not the only one wrong here. They all are. Every single person involved have something wrong. None of them are perfect. And I am not trying to paint a narrative or say that Bree is perfect and did not do anything wrong in this relationship. But we have to be real. All of a sudden, he's bringing this to the internet. Now that he got her locked up, she's not taking his calls and things like that. Now he's doing this. How can we truly believe anything or everything that he's saying right now? That's all that I mean personally. That's all that I'm saying. And not once have I ever said that Bree's perfect. Not once have I ever said that she didn't do anything in the relationship. Not once did I ever say that she doesn't have things to work on. Um, but if we're gonna hold one accountable, we gotta hold them all accountable. And I'm sorry, after he lied on her about getting hit by a car, which that could have been real bad, you know, and then he got her locked up. I just don't know how people could believe what he says. Like he's not a liar. Like you know, come on now. So that's all that's all that I'm saying. Mommy. All right, go back to the room.
Trying to
No.
attack this.
Tomorrow.
Look at situation to get like what's really going on. So stuff started coming out. Stuff started coming out, and it started getting put in my face clearly. Like when I say clearly, y'all, I don't want y'all to think y'all was the only ones telling me this. No.
Because I told this kid he can't have no ice cream sandwich, and he's still in my fridge.
Comments, and every time she would just brush it on the rug. Oh, they crazy. Those are my fans. They crazy. Take my phone, delete, block all the people. I've never had nobody snatch my phone out of my hand first of all, and pursue to do that. But I was like, whatever. So I'm like, I go do a little bit more research, and I start using this a little more. I start using this Facebook and this stuff a little bit more to see like what's actually going on. What's really going on here. And that's when I was opened up to the whole, which I call it the saga. I call it the saga. Not Wu-Tang American Saga. The other. So I see this and I'm like, oh my God. Tomorrow. This. And I only seen it from where I came in. I didn't go and I haven't went and did my background check and research. I haven't did that. I only seen it from where that, but even where I was at, it was a lot. It was a lot of back and forth. And I'm doing, and all this this is doing
And we
Prince.
definitely
You know, Wu
seen
Tang
from the
Prince.
beginning of this relationship that it was toxic. The moment they entered New York together, we already knew something was going wrong. When they when they were both in New York together, that first what, the month after or 2 months after, whatever it was, you could tell something happened that time, and it just kept on going the whole 3 years. Um, yeah, that's the thing. They only blame one person. He still he still lied to the police after they told him that this. Yeah, this is the same voice he used when he was talking to Robert and said game over. The car incident was his first attempt to get locked up, but he didn't expect there to be video proof against him. Exactly. When he should know that she records everything too, just like the ex. She records everything. After that, I don't know how anybody believes anything that comes out his mouth, you know?
Premieres, pop ups. So I'm outside with this person. I'm outside with this person who has a whole other double life that I just found out. And I'm like, dang, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should have this energy with me, but I like her.
Has a
Maybe I
whole
can.
double life.
Maybe I could. Man, I could change her. I could change her. I could make her stop arguing with people online, stop coming online and doing all that drama and to
I think that's one of the only things I could commend him on right now. He did stop her from spiraling on the internet. He did get her to stop bringing the shit, even though once, like, when she was pregnant, like, when she was feeling a certain way, she brought that out, but she wasn't bringing as much of their business as she was through the divorce, and before the divorce. She wasn't coming online and spazzing out like she was. So that I could say that if he did was the one that was talking to her, telling her to stop that, she really did stop. So that I do commend, because she did need to stop giving her energy to everybody and giving people a reason to talk, even though they've been talking literally every day since the breakup with the ex-husband started. A lot of people have never stopped talking about her. um but yeah, so this guy is basically having a poor me tour. And you don't get to he caused chaos, and now he's coming back acting like he's traumatized. To me, that's not growth. That's he's just trying to I think he's just trying to rebrand himself, trying to trying to save his career. So he's bringing it to everybody, making it seem like he was a certain way because of her. But did he talk about him drinking and acting like a totally different person that he even named himself a different person when he acts that way? You know, to me, he's not healing. He's just trying to protect his image control, I guess, if that's a thing, you know? So now, why now? Why now is he the victim? And why is everybody now taking his side like he didn't do nothing wrong? You know? It feels, I don't know, this feels like a little rehearsed. It feels rehearsed. Like, like he knows what to say for sympathy. And it's working. Because as we have seen the last day, the last 24 hours, we have seen everybody having sympathy for him and him getting what he wants. But like her friend said, he was threatening her with this, saying that he was going to bring whatever to the internet so the people that don't like her could have something even more to talk about. So he was planning this all along. And this is just what I'm trying to say and what I want people to realize, that he was planning this all along. And no, like I said, Bree is not innocent. But come on now, you guys have to see through these men that they know what to bring to the internet and what not to. They know what to show and what not to show. Come on.
Stuff. I could do it. I could do this. I could do this. I know I can. I label it as false pride later. I could do this. All right, cool. I'm gonna rock out. I'm gonna rock out for a little bit. Then I'm gonna leave. If it don't change, I'm gonna leave. 3-4 months go by quick.
If you don't change, I'm gonna leave.
3-4 months go by. 3-4 months go by quick, and I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing it all, and how I'm at this point. I'm going back to like, yo, all right, we gotta stop this back and forth stuff. Like, if you with me, you with me. Why are you arguing with the other party online? Online. Why are you arguing with the other party online? Oh, you don't understand what I went through. With him, he abused me. He did this. He was beating me. He was a narcissist. This narcissist that. I'm just like, that A word is very serious. That's a very serious word to be playing with, and it kicked something up at me to where I felt bad. She playing the violin, victimization. I felt bad. I'm like, why would somebody do something to this beautiful girl right with all these kids by herself? Why would somebody? I fell in. I felt deep in. I was deep in. I'm like, all right, I'm mad. At this point, I'm mad. At this point, I'm mad. I'm mad at homie. I'm furious at homie. I am furious at homie. I am so mad. Because why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? So now I'm seeing this online, and even though I'm seeing the back and forth online, I'm feeling sympathy for her because I'm in my mind what he did was true. Because people not just gonna throw the A word out. We would think people don't play like that because it's actually people going out here that's experiencing abuse, traumas like that. That's very serious. So you wouldn't think somebody just throw that out there like that. So when I thought that, when I heard that, I'm like, oh, this is serious. I'm team over here. I'm team over here. Whatever he did, he's lying. He's lying. This is what happened. I'm over here. I'm riding. And that's when y'all see me starting to step in a little bit for her. A little bit step in. Not much because I can't do too much. Mind you, I'm still doing press for my show. This internet is not me. I live a whole other different life. This ain't me. So I'm coming out trying to be a peacemaker, trying to get him to, yo, stop. Yo, bro, stop. It's not working. That starts to kick up feelings in me. How did that make me feel seeing the girl I'm with now, and I'm with her. I'm with her now, argue with her ex-husband. But at the time, not her ex-husband. They were just separated.
What did I miss? Where's the clip and what happened? Let me know. Let me know what happened. Where's the clip? Because yeah, you can't believe everything you see either. I would like to see it. So what clip just dropped? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know, please. What clip just dropped? Hey, he did not lie on that girl. Oh my God. Marie, are you kidding me right now? They saying he didn't lie on that girl. Did you not see the video that he said that he told the authorities that she hit him with a car and it came out all a lie? So please don't say that he did not lie on that girl because he definitely lied on that girl. And I don't know if you just came in, but I definitely been holding her accountable just as much as him. They're both not perfect. They both were toxic with each other. She was toxic with her ex-husband. He was toxic with her. It's just a never-ending cycle in these relationships, and none of them are perfect. So if you're gonna hold her accountable, please hold the men accountable as well. But Connie, if you're here, I want to know. How did she get how did she get caught up, and what clip did you see and where is it so I can go see it? Hey, I'm the survivor. It's okay. I welcome them. They're being respectful, so it's all good. And like I said, everybody's gonna have their opinion. And we already know Bree has many haters. A lot of people hate her. A lot of people only see her as being the aggressor, you know. They can't see like me that I see through all of them, not just the men. I see through her as well. And none of them are perfect. And they've all done things to make the relationships toxic. Oh, I, I don't know. You believe everything you see, I guess. Because I don't know about that one. I do not know about that one. But I'll go see it. I'll go see it. But that's another, you have to remember, that's another person that does not like her. So depending what it is, I'll believe it. I'll see if I believe it. But when it's a person that doesn't like this person and been talking about this person for 3 years and everything she does is a issue, like I said, if you're gonna hold people accountable, hold them all accountable, not just the woman, just because of what happened when she got divorced. Also, you talk about when she got arrested. Oh, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this fake apology. This what he came on live yesterday about. Whatever happened that day, she chose to do that. She went to his house. She started something. And he got her arrested. If I was her, I wouldn't. He already tried to get her arrested prior to this. Why would she even put herself in that situation? You know, to get arrested. Obviously, from the moment he tried to get her arrested, saying that she hit him with a car, you could tell what kind of guy he was. But let's see. Because I don't know, is this what you're talking? Is that what you were talking about? The clip about when she got in Janelle house, she started yelling for Pretty Bree to come downstairs. What is it, that one? Y'all want to hear it? Oh yeah, she was banging on that damn door like a crazy person.
Ain't nothing upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. Why are you putting your hands on me? Get your hands off me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Pretty Bree, come downstairs.
Get your hands off me.
Tell her to come downstairs. Tell her to come downstairs. Okay, y'all, come on in. Close the door behind you. We got some shit to talk about. Y'all better not ever, ever beat my door down like this. Check this out.
Yes, Stephanie was wilding out for that. Like I said, I could hold them all accountable. She was wilding out for knocking on that door like that.
Ain't nothing upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. Why are you putting your hands on me? Get your hands off me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Pretty Bree, come downstairs.
Get your hands off me.
Tell her to come downstairs. Tell her to come downstairs. Okay, y'all.
That was the weekend after he spent the weekend with her. So her feelings were probably really hurt that after he spent that weekend with her, he was home with another female. So she was wrong in that situation. I ain't gonna lie. She definitely, that was too much, especially why put yourself in that predicament with a guy that already tried to get you arrested. Come on, Bree. Oh God. That was, yeah. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. But does that make everything she did in the relationship wrong? No. That just shows me that she was a fed up. She was fed up and she was with the shits. I'm glad to see that she's not a punk though. But nah, she was wrong. I can't lie. She was wrong in that situation. Hey, Al, what's going on? Hey, Lisa. What's going on, Al? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, that was wild. I don't like that. But of course, he was going to record it. Of course, he was going to record it. And how did they get the recording, Daisy? We already know how. He gave it to them. He already said that that's exact. And that's the thing, guys, that yes, she was wrong. There's no doubt about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say that she was wrong. I'm right. But do you guys not see what he's doing? She was wrong for showing up there banging the freaking. She sounded like the damn cops herself. So she was definitely wrong. But don't you guys see what he's trying to do? And even though she showed the video of him lying about getting hit by the car and stuff like that, and she showed the video of him hitting the the hole in the wall, whatever like that, he's just doing exactly what he told her she was gonna do. If she doesn't give him what he wants when he wants it, he's going to bring and give everything to the people that don't like her. And that's exactly what he's doing. These people, they're both toxic. Yep. They all wrong. They really are. And they toxic together. And I really hope that she learned her lesson and she needs to stop. Yes, continue. She's been listening to the judge and staying away. She needs to stay away forever. Let him legitimize his him being the dad. Let him get to the point where there's visitation and keep it moving, because they are toxic together. Just imagine what else would happen between them if they stayed together, But like I said, that weekend prior to that happening, what we just saw right there, her banging down that door, he was in her house. He stood over her house. So who knows what went down that weekend that she thought they were probably rekindling some shit. But does that make it okay? No, that does not make it okay. Yep, but he definitely, yeah, that's wild. Yeah, Janelle is always in acting mode. I saw through his BS a few years ago. Any nigga that spits on his own mother ain't worth a piece of. Yep, yep. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's the worst thing you could do is spit on a person. You know how much germs is in your saliva? That's disgusting. And that definitely, his mouth should have been broken the moment he fucking put his lips to spit. That's nasty. Wow, guys, I'm disappointed. I am definitely disappointed. You know, I am definitely disappointed. But it doesn't make this video, doesn't mean that he wasn't acting in this video from yesterday.
That really kicked some stuff up in me watching that. Like, God, what is it? Why he won't just stop? Just let him go. Let him go. He did all that. He gonna have to deal with that. He gonna have to deal with that. Let him deal with that. Focus here with me, Lamar. I got you in Hollywood. I got you in New York. I got you at the press. I got you doing great positive stuff with me, and the stuff that I'm going with, and I'm moving on. Why are you still paying attention? So,
oh, you missed the clip of her banging down his door, Miss Didi? Oh boy. Oh boy. What y'all think about it? Those of you that saw it, what do you think about it? That's wild. I think it's very wild and I'm disappointed, because the only thing I could think of is that he stood over that weekend and that her feelings weren't, her feelings were hurt to know that he was in the house with some bitch after he just spent the weekend with her. But does that make it okay? No, definitely not. Oh my God, the way she's knocking out that door. I'm gonna show you guys again fast. But the way banging on that door, I would have been pissed off too. I don't even. He shouldn't have opened the damn door. Right. All right. Let's hear it.
ain't nothing upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. Why are you putting your hands on me? Get your hands off me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Pretty Bree, come downstairs.
Get your hands off me.
Tell her to come downstairs. Okay, y'all, come on in. Close the door behind you. We got some shit.
I'm starting it from the beginning.
Y'all better not ever beat my door down like this. Check this out.
That's her banging the door. Hey, Miguel. Hey, Andrea. Welcome in. Welcome in. Please hit that like button, guys. Happy Sunday.
Ain't nothing upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs. Why are you putting your hands on me? Get your hands off me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Pretty Bree, come downstairs.
Get your hands off me.
Tell her to come downstairs. Tell her to come downstairs. Okay, y'all, come on in.
Yeah.
Close the door behind you. We got some shit. Okay, y'all,
And there's
come on in.
and there's allegedly more because she says to meet her on YouTube. So I think Harmony has more. He sent her more. Yeah, obviously it was him because he was the one recording. So he's really on that campaign to bash her, to make her look like the bad one. We've seen this before, and we're seeing it all over again. What do you guys think about that? What you guys think about it? Ja was scared. He probably never had no bitch pull up. He probably had no bitch really pull up on him. Like, but I heard that wasn't Pretty Bree. Allegedly, it wasn't Pretty Bree. It was somebody else. Yo, that was crazy, and there's gonna be more, I guess. What you guys think about that clip? What do you guys think? Yeah, he underestimated her. He didn't think that she was gonna pull up. She said, "Open the damn door." She said, "Or before I break this damn door." Now she didn't say that, but that pounding on the door sure said it spoke more words than needed than actual words. Shit, she was getting in there one way or another. She was with the shits that day. Unfortunately, it caught up to her though because she did go to jail that day. But she was with the shits that day. Her freaking eyes saw red, black, whatever. She was like, I'm whipping somebody's ass today. But nah. If you think that the relationship's over, do you do that? Do you go to somebody's house and knock down their door basically? If you think the relationship's over? Or did it seem like they still obviously had something going on that she felt like she could go to his house, and pull up? She ain't no punk, shaking my head. I know. Well, I've never seen her get that aggressive, so now I know. Shit, I'm proud of her in a way. I mean, what she did was wrong. Like she shouldn't have did that because it could have been worse. Especially going into somebody's house like that. If they would have pulled something on her, you know, they probably would have got away with it. So I don't. Don't go to nobody's house pulling up. Don't pull up on nobody's house because it could have been worse. Besides getting locked up. She could have been, unalived. But you know, now I know she's not a punk. But we've all been her age before. And some of us didn't play, yeah. Not if it was over. Yeah, not if it was over. If it was over, you ain't going to no ninja's house and pulling up. Obviously, she's trying to act like it was over from the moment that he act like he got hit with the car, but obviously they were still probably you know telling each other the bullshit to keep each other like making each other think that they still wanted to be together. Who knows if they were still being intimate. And she said, oh hell no, another bitch is in this ninja's house. He got the wrong one. Let me show him who the hell I am. She always says, I'm her, I'm her. She showed him that she was her. She's her. She's the one to pull up. Yeah, he did sound scared though. But don't do that, ladies. Don't do that. Don't pull up because it could have been worse. And she did get arrested during this. So don't do it. You don't want to be in jail or worse. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Why he won't put out of him harassing her, keep calling her. Yeah, why? Why, right? Why? Why he don't show himself sending her flowers? Allegedly he sent her flowers. He keeps calling her, and because he's not getting the response, now he's putting out his video. Now he's sending people the recordings of what happened that day just because She's not picking up. Is she supposed to pick up after he got her arrested? People be crazy. He's crazy for thinking that she's gonna pick up the phone and act like nothing happened after she got arrested. Yeah, she stood on business, and now he knows not to play with her. He's still playing with her. He's playing with her in all our damn faces. You know? He's playing with her in all our damn faces.
Jane turned into Charles.
Oh yeah. I know I had to grow up when I did it myself. I know. Yeah, that's you gotta be careful. You don't think in the heat of the moment, you don't think of all the things that could happen. So that was crazy. Oh my God. Like there's a lot of this video to go. And after seeing that clip, I don't even it's crazy. Now I wonder if there's more going on. Let's see. What the hell? Because I know. Oh brother. Is there more going on? We don't know. Let's see. But they definitely get it from him, because if he recorded it, who else is it gonna be? You know? It ain't anybody else. So this is just he's playing his cards. He's trying to, at least he's trying to. Also, there's a little bit more, but I think I don't know. I think Harmony's. Let's see. Whatever. Yeah, I can't. Oh, so it is. Oh, see, it says she says. Oh wait, I'm gonna stop his video real fast, but because I don't want to show it on the screen. But she does say in the rest of that video, she was like, "You were in my house yesterday, right?" So it is because he was in the house. That's wild, yo.
If you're not using Expedia to plan your trips, you're missing out. Okay, the best part is that I can book everything that I need.
Okay, y'all, come on in.
So let's see. I'm gonna pass the part with her.
Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off me.
Pretty Bree, come downstairs.
So listen, guys.
Tell her to come downstairs. Tell her to come downstairs.
So it's because he was in her house, yeah?
You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs.
Acting like they were gonna still be together, I bet.
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Pretty Bree, come downstairs.
Get your hands off me.
Tell her to come downstairs. 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 Why? 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 Why?
I said so. What are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not going upstairs. You're not going upstairs.
Why?
You're not going
Why?
upstairs.
Why? You was at my house yesterday, bitch. You was at my house yesterday. You was at my house yesterday. Move. Get seated.
You're crossing boundaries.
Move.
Crossing boundaries, right?
Yes, please. You was at my house yesterday.
Crossing boundaries.
Exactly.
Crossing
You was at my house
boundaries.
yesterday, right? 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 You was at my house yesterday? Right?
You
You
can
was at my house
throw
yesterday,
stuff,
right?
You can throw stuff.
You was at my house yesterday, right?
Go ahead.
Yo.
No, I ain't gonna play shit.
Throw it up.
I ain't gonna play shit.
Yo,
You gonna move from the stairs.
Yo, get out.
You gonna move from the
Get out.
stairs. Watch.
Get out.
Watch.
Get out.
Watch.
Get out.
Move from the stairs.
Dad, call you back.
Yep, call you that baby. Move.
Get out.
Move.
Get out.
Move. Move. Move.
Y'all. She's like, you gonna move from these stairs. You gonna move from these stairs. She's
Get my stuff from upstairs.
yeah, she's wilding out. Or she's like, she wants to get her stuff from upstairs.
Y'all, that's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now.
Y'all. Bree was with the shits. I never seen her like that. This is a new Bree. Well, I mean, you know. That's wild. What y'all think? And if you have seen the video, if you go to see the video, she she was pushing shit aside, throwing sneakers. Oh God. I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny. It's just because he really thought he was gonna try to play her. He really thought. And she said, bitch, not today. I am not the one. And see, he was up in her house, probably, like I said, hey, Alan, bro, what's going on? Sorry. So, yeah, he was up in her house, probably up in her cooch, you know? He was probably up in the coochie, and then the next day up in somebody else's coochie. So, of course, she's going to go wild out. Like, you, he was probably acting like they were going to be together again. Oh my God, this guy, Jay Black, Janelle Young, whatever the hell your name is, you are a professional. Boy, I don't know why you haven't got bigger roles, because you are definitely a good actor. He is the great pretender. He's the great pretender. Because what? That's crazy, right? Oh my God. Anybody can get it today, tomorrow, yesterday. forget forget being turning the other cheek. If I'm Brie, I'm letting everything that I have out and I'm done. Yeah. He let her in because he was with the shits. Yeah, right? Yep. Cause why not keep the door closed and call the, if he called the cops eventually, right? Why not just keep the door closed and call the cops and just let them come while she's on the other side of the door? Why did you let her in? You know, especially knowing that you had a female there. That was kind of, yeah. That show you what kind of man he is. Cause why would you even open the damn door? Why? She didn't break the door. He let her in, and then stood by the stairs so she wouldn't go upstairs to see the female. And who knows? Nobody saw a female. Who knows if there was really a female there? Who knows if he wasn't just acting so she could get like that? Anybody seen the female? Anyone has seen that there's proof that this female was there? I wonder, because no female has spoke about it. He hasn't shown the female. None of the content creators have shown the female or spoke to the female. Was there an actual female there, or was that another thing that he did to get her to come out her character, to hurt her feelings, so she could do what she did, so he could finally get what he wanted and get her locked up? I don't know how anybody believes anything this guy says, you know? And then the way that they obviously got the recordings from him, so that shows you alone he's hitting below the belt. And I know now there really is. I understand her for not picking up the damn phone calls or text messages or whatever. Hell no. Feed that ninja dust. Live your life, girl. Move on. Let him, like I said, legitimize his whatever it is, um paternal rights, and move on. Let him see his kids, because I don't believe in, not letting the father of your children or child not see your kids. So let him legitimize himself and let him see his kids, work on a schedule. But as of you and him, that shit better be over. I hope you learn from this, because he definitely is worse than your ex-husband. Was your ex-husband any good for you? No, y'all weren't meant to be either. So please don't go back to him either, even though I think you know that already, and I don't think that's something you would want to do. But definitely move on from these ninjas and don't look back. Run. Run. If you can, and if you are moving back home, run, because you need to stay away from this guy, because God forbid how mad you were, things could have escalated quickly. If he was one of those guys, or if there was a girl up there and she had a weapon and you would have went up there, God forbid what would have happened. And we really got to think about that, because pulling up nowadays is not the move. Back in the days, maybe, because we believed in fighting back in the days. Like, we don't care. We would have been up in the freaking front yard scrapping. But now, people want to pull a weapon right away. So you can't be doing no pull-ups now. Please think about your safety and think about your children. You got a lot to lose, Bree. And these guys are just not for you. Especially they want to um work with your enemies. No matter what happens, you have children. You have children with him. No matter what you're going through right now with him, he's still wrong for bringing this to them. I'm sorry, because he's the one that presenting all this shit to them. He's just low and dirty. He's not thinking about the future. The next 17 years he still has to deal with you as his children's mother. you know he's not thinking right either. No matter how toxic you both were to each other, at some point you have to realize that you have children in common. It's not like he's gonna get you locked up and that's it. Y'all never gonna see each other again because you don't have something tying you together. You have children tying you together. Yeah, both gotta somebody gotta slap both of you. Like, you bitch, don't go back to that ninja. And ninja, you better leave that bitch alone. Like, come on now. She pulled up to the door with her van. I laughed so hard. She pulled up. She was like, she pulled up right there and got the fuck. Yo, she wild. She wild for that one. But damn. Oh, yeah, she definitely needs to take the time for herself, heal, and fully love herself. Set an example for her children, especially her girls. Yeah, for all of them, because she needs to teach the boys too, that that's not how you treat females. You know that, and it's not okay for you to treat females that way. Even though I think their father seems like he learned from his mistakes. I don't think he treats his wife like that now, the way he treated Bree back then. But they were young, she was in her teens. I'm not sure if he was in his teens or early 20s, but I know they were young, but that's not no excuse regardless. But I think he learned from his mistakes, so I don't think he his boys already know that that's not okay. Oh, she was 16, he was 22. Damn. But shit. So she was young, She was young and she thought she was in love. Don't try to play. At 8 o'clock, now this kid is trying to take out train tracks. Like, kid, it's time for bed. It's time for you to go take a bath. Go. Yeah. I pray that, yeah. Was there. Shh. All right, be quiet. Was there really a woman there? That's what I just said. She'd be super. Was there a woman there? Have anybody seen this damn woman? Or was that a lie to provoke her to do that, to make her do what she did? That's exactly what I said. Was there a woman there? Where's the freaking woman? We want to see the woman. Put that back. I thought yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like nobody saw this freaking invisible woman, you know? So how did she even, and what did he tell her that he was upstairs with a woman? Because what even made her go up in there blacking out that there was a woman there? Like we don't know what happened prior to him recording that video. So I'm sorry. Janelle is not innocent. Bree should not have pulled up. They were both wrong. And for all these women that hate Bree so much to act like he did the right thing, come on now. That could have been your damn daughter. That could have been you when you was younger. Now let's get it together. Do you hate that woman that much that you can't at least say that he was wrong as well? Like you tell us we can't hold her accountable? Yes, we could hold her accountable. She was wrong for pulling up. She was wrong for that freaking banging on his door like that. She was wrong for even going in the house. But he was wrong for staying over her house that weekend. He was wrong for, making it seem like they were going to be rekindling their relationship, or at least like they had hope in rekindling their relationship. Or maybe she even thought that they were still in a relationship. We don't know what went on, you know, but we definitely know that he was not telling the truth. He was trying to have his cake and eat it too. He probably wanted her to think that, they were going to be together, even if they weren't at that moment. He probably was still telling her like they were going to work things out. They were going to go to therapy. They were going to make it work, couples therapy, whatever the hell, because they believe in that. They believe in going to therapy. So maybe they were trying to work it out. They were planning to go to therapy. And then she found out, well, supposedly, allegedly, that a female was in the house, and she was like, what, after you was just in the house chilling with me, chilling with us like a family? Oh, hell no. But come on now, another ninja that tries to get the woman, to think that there's hope for them, and God forbid something worse could have happened, you know she's very lucky that something worse didn't happen. She's lucky that he wasn't a guy that is more unhinged, that would have pulled out a weapon on her or something. And if there was a female there, she's lucky that the woman didn't come out of wherever the hell she was at and try to do something to her too, because she did pull up and go inside the damn house while he was telling her not to, even though he opened the door. This is just crazy. So I still think he's acting. I think everything about what he's doing now has an agenda, and that agenda is to make her look bad, to make himself look good, so he could try to save his whatever he has of his career, or aspiring career, and so his job opportunities won't be missed. I think he's just trying to save face, basically trying to save his image like they all do. People that think that they have some sort of future, they try to do certain things to protect their image, even if it is lying about the other person. You know, they he Brianna definitely ain't innocent, but Janelle definitely ain't innocent either. And we don't know what he told her to that made her pull up. Yeah, she should never trust him, period. She should never trust him alone with those children. Those children, what he definitely needs to go through some kind of therapy and anger management, because we all know. So yeah, we might see things differently in videos like that, but we do have to remember he has a drinking problem allegedly, and he turns into a different person when he has liquor in his system. So, and I don't know. It's still very unclear that were the kids inside his house already? Were the kids with her? Were the kids even there at all? We don't even know that part, you know? We really don't know the story, but it seems like little by little the story is being told and everything is coming out. So I guess eventually we are going to see what's going on. But he's really bringing it out so she could look bad. And that's the thing I just can't get with, because at the end of the day, that is his kid's mom, you know? And she is the one that takes care of those children financially, emotionally. She's there day in and day out. If, God forbid, she's not around anymore, does he have what it takes to step up to be a dad? Does he even know what it is to take care of two little babies, twins, every day? Does he know? Is he ready financially? He didn't even want to do it while they're in a relationship. He still wanted her to pay for everything and do everything. And if he's sending her flowers and shit like that, he knows what he's doing is wrong, and he must have some kind of guilt in him. And because he's not getting what he wants, now he's having a adult basically temper tantrum and doing all this shit, coming out alive, acting all sad and trying to tell his story like he's been through so much. Oh my god, he's so traumatized. Like, come on now. Wait until them babies can talk and tell her if they are not treated well. She better stay away from, yep, gentlemen, from Gemini men. They are the worst. I hope not. Jackson is a Gemini. I hope it's not because of the Gemini, but oh God. When will men understand that messing their children's mother's mental will affect their kids? Exactly. And that's why I hope that she does everything she needs to not let it affect her children. Because all these children are seeing these things, especially the ones that are old enough to know better. All these children are seeing everything she's going through. She doesn't hide it from them, which I think in a way that's bad. Um, that she does do everything in front of them, you know? But I could definitely tell he's trying to control everything. He's trying to control the situation. He's trying to control her. He's trying to control how people see her. He's just trying to control everything. He gets to be the villain, or he's trying to be the villain in private and the victim in public. So real pain or performance? I think it's definitely performance. He's giving the people what they want. They already have a opinion of Brie, and he's just bringing it to them so they could, keep talking about her until it could break Brie down. He thinks it's gonna break her down, but I do think she's much stronger this time around, and that she's not gonna let it break her. And I really hope that she doesn't let it break her. And I hope that she learns. I hope she goes to therapy, because, it's not okay. And people have to remember everything that he has done, putting hands on children, spitting on her, breaking walls. That's not a misunderstanding. That's behavior too. That's toxic behavior. And once someone crosses that line, it tells you everything about them. So the way she acts, you have to think about, did she start off acting like that really? Or is it these men that get her to act this way? Especially when you're looking for love. You don't come out all, mad and toxic right away. You trying to freaking find love. You want a relationship. You have kids. You want a family. You don't want to break up and have just another, baby daddy or ex-husband. You trying to build your little family. But that level of disrespect doesn't just disappear. And of course, it definitely was with them throughout the whole relationship. It started in the beginning and it's there to the very end and after. This is not random. This is just not random. And you know what he's doing? He's just trying to control. It's not a mistake. That's his character. And he's just trying to pull everybody against her. He threatened her that he was going to do it. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's threatening her. And I hope she freaking finally learned her lesson. To don't let these men take you there. Do not let these damn men take you there. Worry about your children and yourself. And then try to go for the opposite of what you would usually go for, because obviously you just keep getting in the same cycle of men. Because he already knows how people judge her. So instead of fixing himself, he's using it. He doesn't need to look good. He just needs her to look worse. And that's exactly what everybody's doing. Looking past everything he has done now and just looking at everything that she's doing or has done. And that's what he's doing, manipulating her. He's leaning into it, you know? Now he doesn't have to answer for anything because he's letting them do it. He's gaslighting in real time, making people question what they saw. He's thinking if you say it enough, people are gonna believe it. And people are believing it. They only see her as the villain here. But like I said, accountability is everything, and we have to hold all of them accountable because she's not perfect, he's not perfect, so stop it. And I'm definitely one that holds her accountable for the things she has done and what she keeps putting herself, you know, into these damn relationships that are no good for her. He should know this boost up his algorithm. Yeah, he has 175,000 followers over there now. What did he start with? The bare minimum, like 5 digits, right? Like I forgot, like 33,000 he started with, if that. Now he has 175,000 after being with her these last 3 years. But she's not perfect. That does not justify anything he did. Her past is her past. His actions are his responsibility, and that's two things that can be true at once. She has to hold herself accountable. Don't let these ninjas do things to make you, go blank and wild out, you know but her flaws definitely don't cancel out his actions, what he did to her over the years that escalated to this point, you know? Excuse me. So, at the end of the day, you know, he doesn't get to rewrite the story. He doesn't get to rewrite what people saw, you know? He doesn't get to erase his actions. Um He's definitely not a victim here, no matter what people tried and what are people trying to make it seem like. People need to remember everything he's done throughout these years and realize that he is not the victim. He has caused a lot of damage to that girl, too. You know? They are both not perfect, and the best thing for them to do is just move on from each other. There is no help in this, especially now. There is no help. There's no hope. You know, that's it. The chances have ran out. It's too much energy to keep trying to be together, and these kids that you guys have need to see you separate and good than together and toxic. So I wish the best for Brie. I hope she freaking moves on and really gets learns to love herself and realize that for now, you need to just stop looking for love. Eventually, it will find you. But right now, focus on yourself, focus on building. You know, you have a lot of potential. You have a beautiful family that you could build off of, to get these brand deals and, become a success. You know, start a hair care brand. You have beautiful curly hair, natural hair. Think of that. Think of starting your own real business, not using, like the overseas products and just putting your label on it. No, actually formulate some kind of product that really is good for your hair and that you would like to promote as yours and go from there, because you have beautiful hair and people love you, so people will definitely pour into your product. So think about that. Think about even a kids clothing line, because you have kids, you know, that is your brand. You are a mother of six now. Make it work for yourself. And like I said, move to where people actually care about you and where you'll have a village to help you raise these children, and that will help you emotionally as well, you know, because you do need that. Being alone with people around you that are not really for you, that doesn't help your mental. So I do understand when you say that you need to be around family. Um, Being around family is good as long as they're not, affecting your mental. So do that. Build your future. Build, something for you and your children, and that's it. Leave these F boys alone. He keeps on screwing this person and that person. He's gonna have to worry about worse things than trying to make it in the acting field. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have worse things to worry about if he keeps on being with all these different kind of women. But that, guess what? That's not your problem anymore. You know? Yep. So yes, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for watching. Please, like I said, if you haven't hit that like button, I know sometimes you forget. Sometimes I forget too, but hit that like button for me. If you could share. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And we only could wish the best for her and wish and hope that she doesn't keep on, with the same cycle. We want her to do good for her and her children. And, nobody's perfect. And I'm not saying I would never claim that she's perfect, because I have, see things that she can change. But they will have to want to change. But she has to do it for her children. Please do it for the children, because that, at the end of the day, that's what matters. And we want to see you doing well. We don't want to see you behind bars. Many people would like to see that, but we do not want you to be behind bars. We don't want any of your children being taken away from you. We want to just continue to see you grow, you know? So thank you everybody once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App has been on the screen. Is BX Queen C. Any donations are greatly appreciated. Hope you guys have a great night. I'm gonna get ready. I feel sick. So that's it for me. I'm gonna get Jackson ready for bed. Well, I'm gonna make him take a bath, and I'm gonna drink some more tea because I started this new job, so I can't miss work. So I gotta make sure that I'm right for the morning. So yeah, please. Oh yeah, Shibi Super says she never gets my notification. So yes, guys, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I am going live. And I appreciate everybody that passed through, and I do appreciate everyone's support. And I will catch you guys on the next one. And don't forget, watch my playlist, watch my last video. I made some soup today. I did show how I made it. So maybe you want to make it. But yeah, check out that video. Let's run up those numbers for me. I'm still not monetized. So let's take me there. Get me through it. Happy Sunday, guys.